Hi, I'm Natalie Drummond. In this video, I'd like to talk about the metrical index in the hymnal. I'm going to use the United Methodist hymnal as a demonstration hymnal for this video. And if you turn to the back, any hymnal from a Protestant church will work. You should find a metrical index. All right, now the metrical index looks like a lot of numbers that have categories, and then underneath you'll see the name of a tune and you'll see the number that is associated with that tune, meaning the hymn number. It helps if you look back at the video that I did on the tune index. That way you'll understand why these random words are under here. So looking at the metrical index, it's important to realize that when we think about meter in music, usually we think of groups of patterns and accents and rhythmic beats and it being divided into measures. The metrical index is referring to the number of syllables in each line of the hymn text. So the metrical index has to do with the words, the text. So for example, if you look in your metrical index, if I turn to the page that has 1-1 followed by 1-1 followed by 1-1, I'll see there's several different tunes underneath. So it looks like 11:11.11:11, and you'll see 5 different tunes listed underneath this category. So if we flip over to one of them, let's actually turn to number 103. That's one of your choices, and the hymn is a fairly common one. Immortal, invisible, God only wise. So what those numbers tell us, the 11 tells us that there are 11 syllables in the first line of text. So immortal, invisible, God only wise. Count them, that's 11. The next line of text, in light, inaccessible, hid from our eyes. Again, 11. Most blessed, most glorious, the ancient of days. 11. Almighty, victorious, thy great name we praise. 11. So 11 syllables, 11 syllables, 11 syllables, 11 syllables. And there is the metrical right there. The metrical notation is at the bottom of the hymn, and it is on the right hand corner underneath the tune name. So for this hymn, the tune is Saint Denio, and the meter of this, the syllabic meter, is 11:11:11:11. So there are some meters that are more common than others, and if you turn to the metrical index, you'll see one meter pattern that's called common meter, and that's towards the beginning. It's CM is the abbreviation, and common meter means that there are 8 syllables in one line followed by 6 syllables in one line. Then there are 8 syllables in one line followed by 6 syllables in the next line. So the notation is 86.86. It could be, you could have an extra 86 in there, so then you can flip over here, you can say 86, 86, 86. But for the common meter, we've got 86.86. And a good example here is Amazing Grace. Okay, Amazing Grace is one of the ones listed there. And if you look at Amazing Grace, that's hymn number 378 in this book, and you count the syllables. Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. That's 8. Okay, next line of text. That saved a wretch like me. That's 6. I once was lost, but now am found. 8 again. Was blind, but now I see. 6. So 8, 6, 8, 6, but the way that it's notated is 86.86, and that means that it's common meter. So there are bunches of hymns that have a common meter for their meter, and then some of them have common meter double, which just basically means 86, 86, 86, 86. So it's the whole common meter actually doubled. One example of that, if you look in your hymnal, is America the Beautiful. If you want to just stop and look at that, the words for America the Beautiful, you'll see that is in common meter double. Another notation that's listed in here is short meter. Short meter refers to a syllabic pattern of 6 syllables, followed by a line of text with 6 syllables, followed by a line of text with 8 syllables, followed by 6 syllables. So the notation is 6.86. That is short meter. Long meter is the last common category that you find in here. Long meter has a syllabic pattern of 8 syllables in each of the 4 lines. So 8, 8, 8, 8. And the way that it's notated is 88.88. You can have long meter doubled as well. It's interesting to go through here and just look. I mean, there are a lot of numbers. So like you have, some of them look very irregular. 14.478. Just go through. I encourage you just to take some time and see that each of these hymn texts has a different meter. Again, some of them are completely irregular, and there's a large category of those with irregular meter in here. But some of them have a measurable pattern, and they are categorized. And you'll see the tune name that is associated with that particular hymn. In the next video, we're going to talk about how those kind of link together. What's the importance of the metrical index and the tune index, and how does that link with the hymns? Join me in the next video.